And I said, you need to be careful with the girls. You don't want to be bringing them, because ghosts love little children.
Oh, famously.
That's how they
either love little children or they are little children.
Exactly. And he goes, well, I won't say her name, my niece, my daughter, one of the girls.
Yeah.
Sorry, a ghost is coming through me trying to deliver a message.
Suddenly got ghost Tourettes.
Yeah. Boo.
I know something's about to go down.
Day in the life of a 26-year-old stay-at-home girlfriend. So I made the bed and I sprayed this essential oil spray. I put my hair in an Olaplex bun, had a coffee with honey, did some laundry. Then I had a bath and did Olaplex number 4 and number 8 and a Kerastase mask. Then I did my gratitude diary with a tea. Went to the shop to get some of Harry's favourite things.
Gratitude.
Put the eggs into their cute little egg house. Did some vacuuming. Harry always gets me flowers, but I like to make them last as long as possible, so I just take out the dead ones and make them look nice again. Then Harry got home from work and we were going to dinner that night. He's just annoying me in the background. So I did my makeup and got ready. Love this perfume. And then when I was ready, no word of a lie, he surprised me with this bag. I knew he'd got me something. I can't believe I got that on camera. I'm not even acting it out, I promise. And he got me this bag. I knew that he'd got me something, but I just didn't know what. So he got me this bag. I really love it. And then we went to dinner. We had Japanese, and the interior was beautiful. We had some miso soup, some edamame chicken, and a glass of wine. And then we shared some sushi and sashimi, and then we went home.
Well, there we go.
Well, that was the longest 45 seconds of my life.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, go on.
I'm kind of into it, as in being a stay-at-home girlfriend / wife.
Yeah.
She said she was a 26-year-old stay-at-home girlfriend. Did you say girlfriend or did she say wife?
I think she's a girlfriend.
Wow, she's.
I think so many things.
No, let's start from the top. So
my initial thoughts are,
yeah,
they must be in a lot of debt, or like credit cards through the roof, or their parents are super rich. Because he looked really young. Like, what does he do?
Yeah, but there are more people, I think, and contrary to what I think a lot of people believe right now, and that a lot of us are struggling, I think more people are getting a little bit richer by doing shadier stuff.
Funny you said this.
Online shit.
Side note to this thing, right? Because, you know, we're in a cost of living crisis and all that, you know, energy's through the roof and blah, blah, blah. But we don't talk about that stuff.
No. We're
but I was having my lunch outside today in St. Anne's Square in Manchester.
Yeah, because no one wanted to spend time with you in
No
the
one
office.
wants to sit with me.
Yeah,
no.
makes sense.
They kicked me out, actually. They would like, you eating with the pigeons in the square.
Yeah.
And I was there, and there's a really expensive men's watch shop at the little corner of St. Anne's Square, right? And I was quite close by it. And I was getting up, I finished for lunch, put it in the bin, walking past this shop.
Wiping your tears away.
How
alone you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a couple, youngish couple, walked into that shop. Like, now I've looked in the window of that shop, and the watch is like minimum you're chucking a couple of grand on one.
Wow.
It's not like, here's
right.
a 250 one. Like that I've been thinking, like 250, maybe if I save up my pocket money. But you're chucking thousands on them.
Wow.
And I thought, that's mad. Like, in the day and age right now, like everyone's going through like, oh yeah, there's someone who can't afford their gas bill, but this guy's going to chuck a couple of grand on a watch today.
Yeah.
Like,
the gap's getting bigger. And thicker.
Oh yeah.
I think there's I think I'm seeing a lot of wealth I'm either seeing a lot of fake wealth or I'm seeing
That's
wealth.
what I think that is. That's what I think that is. Like, are they just getting themselves into mountains of debt?
I don't know. I don't know why this is the thing we're focusing on.
I know.
Okay.
We're just starting with the surface level, getting deeper.
Okay. So she's a stay-at-home girlfriend.
26.
26.
Mm-hmm.
Respect, girl. You have nailed it. Because there was about 5 jobs on that to-do list that day.
Yeah, fucking.
And
One
then
of
suddenly she ended up having dinner. So
I feel like there's going to be a lot of judgment on me this episode of what I'm not providing you for.
No, not at all. All I'm saying is
She ended up with dinner. All she did was put the eggs in a little egg basket, and she ended up with a 5-star meal.
Well, no, what my point is that, and yes, we're taking note, is that there was a lot of things, there's a lot of hours in the day, and how many hours are being taken up by putting eggs in a basket?
Yeah.
You know, that's a 30-second job maximum.
Yeah.
That
was part of her day. Part of her day was putting eggs in a little egg basket.
That's what made it to the reel.
Yeah.
And another thing that made it to the reel was I take out the dead flowers. Harry likes to buy me flowers. So I take out the dead ones and then I leave. So what? That job was taking out dead flowers.
Yeah.
Another minute job?
Oh, yeah, it's not a long one. You don't know how many flowers she's got.
What is she doing? Is she spending most of the time just making the videos from the day before?
Probably. Most of her day will be this. Oh, yeah. That's cute.
Yeah.
Just scrolling. People who are listening. Scrolling and farting.
Yeah.
That's her day. I was thinking...
It feels like a miserable existence, really.
Well, do you know what? I was going to say, what's evident, right? This is why I don't allow you to be a stay-at-home wife.
Me?
Yeah, I don't allow you.
Sure.
Right. Because proof is in the pud that if you are a stay-at-home girlfriend, you become so dull. Like, where's the experience? I want you to get out there in the working world with the people and see those people and have stories and make friends. Like, what's she doing? 26 years old, stay at home, no kids. What are you doing? What life experience are you getting? No wonder she's buzzing about a fucking egg basket. That was the highlight of her day.
Yeah, it was. And you can tell the amount of time that she has on her hands when you look at does anyone we listen to have an egg basket
that's shaped like a bird cage
that you have to lift up? Like, it was so decadent.
Yeah.
I want it.
Give it to me.
I want it now.
And I bet poor Harry gets home like, fucking hell, I've got to listen to her talking about an egg basket for 45 minutes.
Yeah, what do they talk about over there, Japanese?
Nothing.
Lovely Japanese.
Do you not remember all the young couples that kind of looked a little bit wealthy on holiday that were sat in restaurant tables saying nothing to each other?
It's on the phone, yeah, I know.
That's what they'll be doing.
Yeah.
This is all lies that I'm telling myself to make myself feel better.
Yeah, but okay, flip side.
Go on.
How amazing would it be to be at home and not have to get to work? And just, I honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, you goddamn bitch.
Really?
How has she figured it out? Well, she just found a rich guy.
It would be good for a month. You would get bored. I think I'd get bored.
I'd like to do it like if we have to work 5 days.
Yeah.
I'd like to be at home 3 of those.
Okay, yeah, just the weekend of work.
Yeah. Because also I'd get up early and you could do all the things that she was going to do.
Oh, 45 minutes. Not even that.
Tops. And then you'd crack on with pottery and
hobbies.
Yeah. But then I suppose all my friends would also be working. So
that's what I mean.
I'd have to find other rich part-timers or mums. But then, kids.
Yeah, then your life just becomes around the kid. This is what I mean. Like, her life is centrally focused around being a stay-at-home house.
She might love it, though.
Yeah, no, she probably does. Oh, she probably does. And part of me is with you. Part of me's up for it.
If our wages, like, if you got a wage that was plus the amount.
Or you got a wage.
No, but if we should always look at this scenario as me getting to be the one that stays at home.
That you stay at home first, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just less inclined to go out and work. I just hate, No, I am. If my boss is listening, I am. I love it. But I mean, like, you know, if the circumstances meant that financially only one of us had to or could do it and cover everything, how lovely would it be that every night you come home, you know, the podcast would be all sorted, food would be done.
Yeah.
You would have your shirts, Alfie, your shirts, right?
Yeah.
They would be ironed and they'd be crisp. I wouldn't do it. If we had that money, I'd take it to a laundrette, but we'd have time to go to a laundrette.
Yeah.
And then it'd all be crisp and clean and everything would be organised. And then once it's all organised, maybe I would then consider killing myself.
Yeah.
As in like, maybe then.
Why don't you talk me through what your ideal day would be as a stay-at-home wife?
Okay.
Right, so you wake up tomorrow morning, your wishes come through, and I go, "Morning, Bridge. I'm gonna go to work. Have a good day." And you're staying at home.
Bye, honey. Bye.
Talk me through it.
Okay.
This is what's gonna happen, right? You're gonna talk me through your ideal day, right? And then I'm gonna say what I think you'd actually spend your day doing.
Okay. So you'll just be rude.
Yeah.
Okay. So wake up.
Yeah.
Birds are singing. You know.
System of a Down.
Yes. No, I'd get like a turn music on and a dance party.
What time?
Okay. So you leave.
I leave the house at like.
I get up at 9.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
I feel like 9 is brilliant. It's like you're still in the morning vibes, but it's not early and it's not too late for you to feel like a pig. Because I feel like if you wake up past 10, the day's done.
Yeah, that's true.
If you wake up past 10, I'm not moving out of that bed for at least another 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
No dead flowers are getting swapped. No eggs in no baskets.
No eggs, no. So,
9
get
o'clock.
up, put some music on. Right, coffee. Make myself a brekkie. Then I'm going to tidy up. I'm going to get the place straight.
Right.
So I'm going to like do a load of washing up.
Yeah.
I'm going to do all like the little jobs that maybe each day I would dedicate to like, today I'm going to like clean the windows.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Or, like wash the floor or something, So each day would have a little additional thing. And then I clean and then I would do some yoga.
Yeah.
I'd do a workout.
Yeah.
I'd go to the shop, I'd pick up food for the day. I'd bake something fresh as well every day. Like I'd bake like a loaf of bread, some breakfast muffins, just get the house smelling full of like baked goods.
You're really trying to sell it to me, aren't you? I can have a sense you're trying to convince me. Yeah.
And then I'd call around my family because I don't have enough time to do that.
Well,
the only way that they catch up with me is through this podcast. So
but they'll all be working. Yeah, they'll all be working though.
Yeah, but my sisters are at home with kids.
Oh, that's true.
They probably hear from each other. I'd never get to speak to them because I'm always just in work.
Yeah, they're layabouts too.
And by the time I come home, get up.
I'm sensing a theme in this family.
So by the time you get home, I don't want to be like phoning people. Like I want to like zone out and just like turn the TV on and not think about anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just want to zone out. I don't want to be like
For people that don't know Bridge, there's a very small pocket in her day in which she's a people person.
Yes.
And then when you get past it, you're out.
And you know what's so funny? That's a really good point. I feel like I waste my people person skills on the wrong people. On like the public. All my people, all my vibes, all my good stuff is all my juju goes, and then all the people that I love don't get any of it. So I'm sorry. This is just
making a lot of pleas to the cameras in this episode.
Right. This is why staying at home is great, because you get to think about all this stuff. Right. You get to like reset the clock, you get to like touch your base with people. Write letters to like my nan.
Yeah.
I do shit like that. Anyway.
So how long you dedicate into your day of speaking to family? Because that can take a long time. Or are you going to do like one different member a day?
Yeah, I've got 5 days.
So like do mum on a Monday,
Yeah.
sister on a Tuesday, gran on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Just do like that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So you do that.
Right. Yeah.
And then podcasts are playing, by the way, the whole time. I'm listening to some really good stuff. Some like, just stuff I need to catch up on. The aliens and conspiracy theories.
Yeah, all the important stuff.
Yeah, some like sex cult stuff, you know. And then in the afternoon, well, that's when the party starts. That's when I can catch up on all my TV shows.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and then you can just lay about and just watch like all the murder documentaries I've missed out on.
See, I'd go different. I'd like go out for a coffee. I'd go for a coffee in a nice bookshop.
Well, no, this
or
is one
something.
day. This is
but this is your ideal day.
Oh, right. Oh, I missed that completely. I just thought we were going through day to day. I mean, ideal day, be on holiday.
Right, so instead of spending 15 minutes talking us through your ideal day and boring stuff.
There's lots of...
do you not think that was so boring, that day?
No, I think it's great. I think it sounded so good. I'd also clean the car, and I think cleaning is my thing.
What?
Like, it's not my thing to every day, but like some days I really get off on it. Like, it makes me feel so good. Like today.
Yeah. Well, you had a day like this a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I came home and everything was beautiful. Spotless.
Yeah, because
tea was made.
Yeah.
Spotless house.
Yeah.
Everything good.
How great was it to come in? Don't you hate it when you come in from work and you're just like, oh my God, just everything's just shit everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's the worst feeling. I think we're very good at not having a house like that though, compared to some people I know.
I don't think you can say that though. Like, I mean, like, it's all relative. So
it's all relative.
It's like, even that you can't be like, oh, well, I feel like shit and the whole place is a shit tip. But it's okay because other people are worse. Like, it doesn't change how you feel about your own shit tip.
I think we need to address why there's tension in the air. Because what's happened is Bridget had a trial day of being a stay-at-home wife.
Well,
today.
yeah, okay. I'm just going to paint.
You paint the scene.
I'm going to paint the scene. Okay, I have been off for a couple days.
Yeah.
But I have been ill. I've been fighting a chest infection, right? I thought I had the Rona, but I didn't have the Rona. So I feel really run down. I'm just a bit, And then I have to drive up to Edinburgh because I'm producing a fringe show.
We'll come to that later.
We'll do a plug for that. So I'm up there, but it's a really brief visit because I know I have to get back because of work and stuff. So I'm up there for about 24 hours, drive all the way up, quick stop at T-Bay services for sausage roll, get up there. Work solidly for the whole time I'm there. I'm switched on, I'm thinking of things, I'm busy, I'm doing my bit. And then I drive back the next day, still feel like shit, whatever. Sleep last night, get up today, and I'm like, right, I've got one day to get everything sorted before I'm back at work.
Yeah.
Because I've felt like crap, I've been away, I've not been here, we've got no food in the fridge, like, let's get back on track. So I spend the day cleaning and blitzing the whole place, and like washing done, bedding done, pots, kitchen. I've cleaned floors. I've like cleaned the bathroom floor, which I haven't done since we moved in. I've like hoovered it, but like mopped. Everything's had a wipe down, and the one thing I was thinking to myself was, the one thing I hate about this place is that it always has a funky smell.
Yeah.
Like, it's funky. Every room has just a funky smell.
It's because we have funky neighbours.
Maybe. I don't know. I think it's the building. I think it just smells like shit. So when I went out and did the food shop, I was like, right, I'm going to pick up some things to put around the flat to make it smell nice. Because I want my dear husband, when he first walks through the door, when he comes home from work, from his long, hard-working day.
Yeah, thank you, yeah.
To be greeted with a beautiful flat that smells like fresh linen.
Yeah.
And tea's cut. And I wanted what she had. Like, when she had that from Harry and he came back. I didn't want the Gucci bag.
Didn't want the Louis Vuitton bag.
The Louis Vuitton bag, I'm not bothered about that.
Right.
But that's what I was picturing in my head the whole day. Every time I would see me on my knees with my marigolds on, and I'm picturing you walking in going, wow.
Are you DJing?
flesh. So I was thinking that, and that was going through my head the whole day. Like,
that was your motivation.
That was my motivation to get me through. Even at the moments where I'm on my hands and knees on the kitchen floor, like picking, scabbing off bits off the thing, I'm like, it's gonna be because he's gonna love this, and it's gonna be great. Tea's cooked. I even set up the podcast ready to go.
Yeah.
I am sat where you see me now, trying to get bits ready for the pod, and I hear the door open. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for this.
Go.
And this is it. The thing I've been waiting for. And you come in and you go, hello? I'm like, hi. I'm like, and then you're all right? I'm like, yeah, you. Anything you noticed? And you come barging through the living room. And you okay, dramatic effect. You come barging through, glass shatters. And you go, it stinks of shit in here. And then you go, I'm not mad. You go, I'm not being mad. And don't be embarrassed, but have you had a poo? And you go, I go, what are you talking? What do you mean? It stinks of shit in that corridor. It stinks of shit. Have you had a shit or something? Because it stinks of shit. And I'm like, I don't know what to say. I start like spiraling.
It's the complete opposite.
So like, you're like, no, come here. Smell. Can tell me you can't smell shit. And what we found out is that one, you don't notice the things I want you to, but two, maybe the air freshener that I bought stinks of shit. I don't know. I don't know.
Right. What was so funny about this moment, right, was because
it stinks of shit.
Genuinely, it stunk. It stunk when I first opened the door. And I don't know what it was. All right, I don't know what caused it. But like, when I say that I wasn't mad. I mean it. Like that's why I was like, hello. I was so confused by how stinky that shit smell of like. I was like, Bridget won't have done a massive poo and not flushed it. Has she left the toilet unflushed for like 4 hours? Like, what is going on?
But like, what's crazy about this is that I wasn't annoyed that like you know, I actually wasn't annoyed that you smell. You said it smells like shit.
Yeah.
Because I knew it didn't. Like, I knew it didn't because like it can't do. It
Yeah,
can't do. Like,
it's impossible.
Like it can't possibly. But what I was more annoyed at was that like, if he can smell like shit, he can smell the shit. Like, how unfair. What game is this? That like my nice smelling stuff to him smells like poo.
Yeah.
I was like really freaked out. Like, what? Okay. Like, what do I do with that? Maybe I'll plug in a poo smelling one next time and it'll smell like fresh bedding.
Poo fresh. Well, yeah, I mean,
it'll stink for me, but
I did. This is what I said to you. I said I did have the Rona though, and I lost my smell. I lost my taste, and there are some things that smell like shit.
Like what? You've never said
Shit
that before, though.
Smells like shit. I still think you had a big poo when you started.
I swear, no, you
No,
can't.
I'm kidding,
You can't.
No, what I think actually happened was that I think it was a perfect storm of because the corridor on our landing of our apartment building stinks. It does stink.
It does stink.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it was a perfect storm of like the windows were open in the flats, smelled a little bit outside, that I opened the door and the windows open caused a gust of air to come in from the apartment, and then mixed with the thick lavender air freshener plugged in, created the smell of rotten nappy shit.
I just can't see how that could happen.
I can't explain it either. Maybe we've got a ghost. Maybe
ghost.
last week's talk of ghosts. Did we talk about ghosts last week?
Yeah, we did.
I've got some ghost stuff to talk about this week.
Oh, great.
maybe a ghost has done a big turn in our hallway.
Somebody has.
Yeah.
And it's not me.
But it doesn't smell now.
But that's what makes me more annoyed, because I love it when you go in somewhere. I've got quite a sensitive nose.
Yeah.
And like when I go into a place, I'm like, there's something off in the fridge. Like I can smell things far away. Like I could probably smell, opposite where we live if someone had, dead animal nearby. Like I can smell it.
Yeah.
So I hate it when I come in. I'm like, God damn, it doesn't smell like fresh and nice.
Yeah.
So that was my aim today, was to be like,
it is
get
funny
rid
that
of
the
that.
one thing you were putting into the world today was, I want this place to smell nice.
Yeah.
And the first thing I said was, why does it smell like shit in the corridor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have you done a shit? I was like, you're welcome.
I'm not mad.
Thank you. I'm not mad, but have you done it? Yeah, like you would be mad if I did one. Like what would be the scenario that you're angry I've done it for?
I think if you'd left a massive turd in the toilet, just sitting there, I'd probably be like, fucking hell, bro, just sort it out.
Flush it.
Just flush it down.
While we're talking about toilet etiquette, right? Thank you.
God, this is the
Get at Alfie.
the marriage counselling episode, isn't it?
Well,
Jesus.
Well, yeah, I just feel like it needs to be mentioned that like me waking up, going for a piss at like 7:30, 8 in the morning, half asleep, sitting on like an empty like toilet. Toilet. The toilet. The rim of the toilet that is
Toilet.
What do you call it?
Toilet rim.
Stop saying
I'm
toilet.
trying to bring some light into your life.
Sorry, I
can
can't
see
get
the
past
anger
it.
in your eyes.
I don't like sitting on piss and pubes. That's my thing. I don't like doing that. First thing that I do in the day. That is not what I like to do.
I don't usually do that.
No, you don't. But when you do, it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've caught myself out with that before, though.
Good. I'm glad.
I've caught myself out, like, where I've woken up at like 2 and gone for a wee, seat up, and then I've woken up at like 7, and I'm like, oh, I'm too tired to stand up for this wee, and then I've sat down and I'm off. It throws you off.
It's not good, is
You know,
it?
that quarter of a centimetre
It's
difference.
horrible, and it's
throws
so
you off.
cold. It's so cold.
Yeah.
It's just cold, wet piss and hair.
The hair wouldn't be there if you stopped shaving your pubes over the toilet. I keep telling you that.
Just hustler style. So with a pair of scissors. Just...
Yeah. Let's get around to the real deal, though.
Okay, I'm not mad. I'm over it.
Is it out?
Yeah, I feel better.
Okay,
Yeah, I feel
good.
fine.
We cleanse the demons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a side note to the girl, going back to the girl who's the house stay-at-home 26-year-old house girlfriend.
Yes. My dream, my idol.
Your idol.
Yeah.
Do you reckon she just has to blow him all the time as well?
Oh yeah, probably.
Just like, because
they have to love each other.
Well, because he could turn around. The thing that would you not worry that being married to the grudgeman, that every day I go, well, I'll let you stay home and
right.
I'm working.
That's the other thing actually that would be quite worrying.
Yeah.
It is like, yeah, you can't slip up because he's gonna be like, you don't hang on a minute.
Yeah.
So he owns you a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So I could be like, I like my yogurts like this in the fridge. I like this yogurt every day.
Yeah.
Get that yogurt sorted.
Yeah.
Blow me every day. Right, it's the least you can do.
Right.
And then when the yogurt's not there, or
yeah.
consequence it, and I go, oh, this is what you do with all your time.
Yeah.
You have all day and you can't even put my yogurt in the fridge.
How annoyed would you be? Is this something you wanted to get off your chest?
It's the thing you got the yogurts I didn't like in the shop today, but whatever.
Did you not?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Quite nice.
Yeah.
I think it'd be quite stressful, wouldn't it? Yeah, like having to live up to that expectation every day. Like I hate it when I hate in the old days when I used to work like shift patterns and stuff, and there'd be days that I would be off midweek.
Yeah.
It's horrible to like come home and be like, oh, it looks like a bit of a tip, but I'm like, I just didn't want to clean today, but it's my day off.
But that's why also weekends are great because I'm with you in that energy.
Right.
I'm like, why would we want to tidy up?
Right.
We've got our day off. Come on.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But when one of you's at work and the other one's, even though it's technically like your weekend or your off time, the other one's always going to be like,
Yeah.
oh, so you've done nothing today then.
Yeah.
When it's like, yeah, I haven't because it's my fucking weekend. It's my day off.
Right.
I think you've both got to be either in or you're out.
Yeah.
Like,
You've got to be you've got to be both be working.
Yeah.
Or both at home.
exactly. That's the ideal situation.
Yeah. Okay. So how do we make that a scenario?
You sign up to the Patreon, guys, and get us loads of money.
Or we
Those are
sign up
cons.
for benefits.
Yeah, well,
know?
yeah. I mean, they're not great, are they?
You know,
And we
we
don't
could
need them.
blame it on your sense of smell.
Yeah.
You know,
I can't work. I smell shit everywhere. I go.
everywhere I go, it smells shit.
It's too stressful.
You know what you could do? You could go in and sue places for them smelling like shit or something. Like
How?
I'm imagining you going into you go into Costa sneakily with okay, bear with me, okay, here's what you do.
This is a mad.
So you get a
scheme.
wig on.
All good plots start with get a wig on.
Fake big bushy beard and stuff like that. You go into the toilet and you have a massive poo.
So I've got to like build a massive shit up in me as well.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
At least once a week if you're going to have a good payout for this to kind of land well.
Right. So I've got to
So
hold the poo in for a
you
week.
go have a really big poo,
Yeah.
and then you come back. Like you've got to make sure nobody goes in after you, though, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll figure that out later. Then you go out, take wig off, whatever, come back in, and then go.
Yeah.
It stink. And complain. It absolutely. Someone had it, and you do the same thing you did to me. You go, if you, I'm not. Like you look at the customer
I'm
straight
not
in the eye,
mad.
and you go, I'm not mad, but have you done a shit?
Where is this going?
And then, and then you go, wow, it's something happening here. Like you're not flushing, and then you go in and you see the poo, and you go, I told you, it stinks of shit. It's unhygienic, and then you sue them. You sue.
I don't think you can sue a company for having a shit in a toilet. There has to be a shit in my coffee for me to sue them. I can't go to court and go, I went into that restaurant, went into the toilet, you know, the ones with the cubicles and everything, and there was a big shit in it. It's unacceptable that someone shit in the toilet.
And you know what? It's like, maybe you could do it on the floor.
Yeah, that's better.
But also, they would also have like CCTV footage of you
Me in a wig.
going in and taking a shit, coming out and coming back in going, who's that? It looked mental.
And on the record, Mr. Roy, did you or did you not say, I'm not mad, but have you had a massive shit? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did say that actually. Yeah.
And what now, as we've determined, as it was in fact you that did the shit, you'd end up paying them. We'd be out
Yeah,
pocket.
exactly.
Okay, so I like the other.
What sort of lawyer would take this case on as well?
I like the other theory.
Have you been to a bathroom with shit in it? Have you smelt unsavoury smells where you're meant to be smelling them?
I like the other angle that you have to find a poo in the coffee,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that. You maybe take the coffee into the toilet.
No, what you do is you have some sort of sleeved contraption, right? What you do is you go, I'll have a Americano, please, with some milk. Because you need the poo to stand out with the coffee.
And you have to say out loud in front of everyone, just milk, nothing else.
Hold the poo.
I sure as hell hope there isn't any poo in this coffee.
Yeah, no, we don't serve poo with our coffees.
No, of course not.
What are you talking about?
Sir, you want an Americano, you're going to get an Americano.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
And you try to stop them, like, no, don't make any promises you can't keep.
I've been stung by this before, young man, and I shall not be stung again. Right, so what happens is they hand you the Americano,
Yeah.
and when you assess the till situation, and you look behind and you go, oh, whoa, I have a bit of that caramel syrup in it too. So they turn their back, you hold your sleeve over the coffee, poo slides out in it.
Have you been holding it in your hand?
Yeah, it's up your sleeve.
Oh,
so you just put it
God.
over and it slides down.
Okay.
And then they turn around, and when they turn around, you go, good God, there's a poo in my coffee.
I explicitly said no poos in my Americano
What
today.
the hell have you? And then that's when you make a scene. You go, have you just taken a shit in my coffee?
A shit? A human shit in my coffee?
What sort of establishment is this? I could have died choking on that poo in that coffee.
I said oat milk, not shite milk.
Exactly. In fact, I think I can see a little oat in it. It's fresh. It's fresh human poo in my coffee.
But what if there's a guy behind you and he's like, dude, I saw you put that poo in there. Like I saw you do it.
And I go, oh, I bet you're one of his friends, aren't you? You work here as well, do you?
You're in on it, are you?
Yes, I just want to make me eat poo.
And then you drink. You do have to drink a little bit first.
Yeah. You go, is that what you want me to do?
Yeah.
Drink this poo coffee so I get ill? Oh, well, I guess you'd like that, wouldn't you?
You start drinking it and chewing it at the same time.
And then you sue him.
Yeah.
You poo him.
Yeah, you take them to poo court.
Yeah.
And that is how we stay at home.
That's it. That's the scheme.
Okay. I love it.
Whew, it's good.
Oh, gosh.
Strong.
I'm exhausted.
So, moving swiftly on from there. It's weird, isn't it, when you 30 seconds ago, we were literally screaming, is that what you want me to drink this poo coffee? And now I'm moving the conversation on to something completely different.
Yeah,
Let's
do
all
it.
take a moment to just let that...
Let's just
Poo
take a
sink in.
second. Take a sec. Have a big breath in. I smell the fresh shit that you smell in this flat, Alf, and breathe it out. Ah.
Okay. So I had an interesting call on Saturday or Sunday morning
Okay.
from a friend of the podcast, my brother, Arthur, Archie. He called me up, and it's like 9 o'clock, and I was up. I'm always up pretty early anyway, so I was keen to have a catch up because you were really tired. I think you had a late night at work, and I thought, I'll let her sleep in. I'll catch up with my brother. Come into the living room, and I said, hey mate, you all right? And he goes, yeah, I don't know. Or he said, oh, not really. And I go, all right, what's going on? He said, I can't get my head around last night. So, of course, in my head, I'm thinking, what's he done?
Yeah.
Is he fallen out with his fiance? Is he fallen out with a mate? Is he got into a fight with a mate? Is one of his girls, one of my nieces done something? You know, I'm going through all the options.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, whoa, what happened?
Yeah.
Long pause, and he goes, ghosts, man.
Oh my God.
Ghosts. And I was like, right, okay.
Oh,
He's caught me
no.
out twice this week with, he's a clickbaiter. He consumes so much internet and social media that he starts to clickbait me.
Wow.
I was at work the other day. I don't know if I told you this. I was at work the other day. I think it was last week. And and it was like 3 PM or something. And I had a missed call from him. He calls me and I go, all right, I'm not going to answer that. Because, in fact, I could probably read you the actual message out. I go, I'm not going to answer that because I'm busy at work. You know,
Right.
I haven't got time to just have a chat. I'll call him after work, you know. And I wasn't annoyed at him, you know, much like I wasn't annoyed for you for having that poo.
Yeah, well, we're glad that you're not annoyed at all of us.
Yeah. So, so right, yeah. So he I go, I'll call him later. So I get a message straight away, right, on WhatsApp saying, need help, right?
Oh, God.
I thought, okay, no. And then Facebook Messenger, I need help, right? I haven't told you this actually. And so I go, right, okay, God, I better call him. Because it could be something.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, if a family member of mine messaged me saying need help,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They definitely, need some help.
Exactly. So I call him and I go, what's up? Everything all right? And he goes, yeah. Fuck, I've forgotten his name. So I call him up. I go, "Is everything all right?" I was like, "Take 3." So I call him up and I go, "Hey, what's up? Is everything all right? Everything okay?" And he goes, "Yeah. What's your thought on Cobra Tate?" And I went,
Oh my God.
"What?" I was like, "What?"
Oh my God.
He's like, "Yeah. What's your thought on Cobra Tate?"
Oh my
I was
God.
like, "I'm at work."
No.
What are you talking about? Like, are you serious? I was like, "Are you serious? Is this what you need help with?"
Are you breathing? Because if you are, I'm going to put down the phone.
Yeah. I was like, I thought someone had taken a poo in your coffee, Arch. I didn't think you were asking me about Cobra Tate. And he goes, yeah, just a bit confused about how I feel about him. I was like, right. I said, I'll call you later.
Oh my God.
And what we're going to do is we're going to put a little pin in that one.
Oh.
And we're going to come back to that conversation later.
Oh gosh. Oh, you've clickbaited me.
So he's clickbaited me that one time.
That's great.
And then in the same week, he's clickbaited me with the, yeah, a bit confused about last night. I'm intrigued. Ooh, what's gone on? Ghosts. And so I immediately think, right, fuck you now. Here we go.
Yeah, great.
What's going on here?
I like that he said, I'm a bit confused about last night. It's a brilliant setup to a story. Oh, it's beautiful.
You're foaming at the lips.
You're confused. You can't get your head around what happened last night. It's so great.
I was all in.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm in now.
I was hooked. So ghosts.
Wow.
And I go, right, okay. And Arch and his fiance Natasha and the girls, they do a lot of ghost stuff.
Okay.
They went ghost hunting the other night, last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. They watched scary films.
Okay, they're big on it.
They're into the occult.
Okay.
Right? Which is fine.
Not a surprise then, really, that they made.
No.
Right, okay.
Well, yeah, but not a surprise, but also kind of a surprise. And I go, right. And the way he was talking to me, the fear in his voice.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, last night, yeah, we were it's just me and Natasha on our own in the house. And I can't get over it, mate. I've got it on video. I've legit got it on video.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh shit. Like, like we were chatting last week. I don't believe in ghosts, but we're very open-minded people, especially when it comes to, weird shit.
Definitely.
Aliens and all that stuff. We're all over it. We love it. We love the possibility of believing.
We don't rule it out.
No. So he was so like, the videos, man. I was like, right, wow, you're gonna have to send them to me
immediately.
Yeah, I need to see them. But then a part of me was like, I know what's coming here, and it's not going to be good. It's not going to be worth the time. So I said to him, "You set the scene for me, so I know what I'm going to see."
Okay.
Right. And again, you got to give it to him. He's a great storyteller because I'm in for the ride. Right. So he says, "Me and Natasha are in last night on our own. No kids, just us. Weren't even watching a horror film. We're watching some show. It's great. I recommend it. I can't remember what it is.
Okay. It's
but
memorable.
Thanks for the recommendation anyway." And he goes, "Go to bed, right? Settling in bed." And then like half an hour in, hear this like knocking and scratching at one of his daughter's doors across the hall. But no one else is in.
You lock them in again.
Yeah. When he says no kids, it means they just lock them in for the weekend.
That's it, free.
Yeah. No bothering me until Monday morning.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, I know that no one's in there.
Right.
So I leave it. Carries on, this like knocking and scratching. So I get up, I go across the hall, open the door, nothing in there.
Oh dear. Oh, mysterious.
So then he goes, I walk back into my room and I get chills. like goosebumps.
Were they multiplying?
And he's losing control. Because the
yes,
power.
okay, we get it.
Okay. I'd have gone off with the whole song.
You know, and sometimes you go, stop me, Bridget, stop me.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
Thank you. Thank you. You started to listen, though.
Yeah.
For the sake of the listeners.
It's only taken me 8 years.
Yeah. Stop me. You better shape up.
Alfie.
Right, okay, right. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
God.
I'm just thinking of Grease now. So he says I get chills. Legit chills, I think was the actual word that came out of his mouth.
Legit chills.
And he says, and Natasha gets chills too.
Fuck, both of them.
Multi-chills. Yeah. Syncopated chills, right? And he's like, it's freezing. And it just feels wrong.
I think you got the flu.
yeah. He's like, I think you stood next to the fridge, maybe. So he says, I get back into bed and just don't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. Okay. Natasha says, just get your phone out and start filming.
Yeah.
You know. And I think I asked him, I said, why did you start filming? He's like, because you know when something's coming.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So I thought, yeah, there are moments where you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be a moment of gold somewhere.
Right.
Whether it's a ghost or, you know, like you're in a crowd and you can feel something coming. You're like, I feel like I need to get something here.
Yeah, like when that elephant took that hat off that lady's head. Anyway, yeah, I'll show you that another time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like capturing the moment.
Capturing the moment.
Sometimes it comes at a perfect time.
Absolutely. So he goes, so I started filming. And well, the rest is up to you.
Oh my
or
God.
the rest is, and it's like he said, well, you'll see the rest.
Oh my
God. So I'm like, whoa, fuck me.
Oh my God, that's so exciting.
Yeah,
Okay.
So he goes, I'm sending to you now. Right.
Yeah.
And he goes, I want you to watch them whilst you're on the phone with me.
Oh my God, can we play them on the pod?
Oh, God.
Is there any way that you can like put them in afterwards?
I can put them in.
Okay, try and put them in.
I'll put them in.
'cause
What
this
I'll do is
great.
I'll superimpose them over me talking now.
Okay.
So you can see the moment. Because
Okay.
you've seen them.
Yeah.
You've already seen them, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I'll play them now on the screen. So it starts off panning round Archie's bedroom. The first thing you'll notice is the 64-inch screen TV at the bottom of their bed, which is, you know, something to be envied, but also, you know, monstrous.
Yeah, they're not going to miss anything, are they?
Yeah. I've got a funny line about that TV that Archie said to me as well.
Go on.
I'm building up to it.
Oh God, brilliant.
And so we're panning round the bedroom, right? And he says it's about 31 seconds in.
Okay.
29 seconds in.
Okay.
And I go, right, okay. All right, so I'm being patient. Gets to 29 seconds. And he goes, see it? And I go, so because also part of me is thinking, because this has got my brother written all over it, is that this is some elaborate thing to scare me. Either scare me or make me laugh.
Right, it's going to be him with his ass out in the corner.
That's what I thought it's going to be him bent over spreading his ass.
Right,
and
right.
Like, you see it, and like, yeah, truly terrifying. Right.
Ghostly, positively otherworldly.
Yeah, he looks so shocked. Otherworldly, yeah. From another dimension. I don't know why that made me laugh. So. Yeah, or it's going to be him jumping out, going, "Rah!"
Right, okay.
Right, so part of me's kind of like tentatively watching, like waiting for 29 seconds, like,
Yeah.
okay, now.
Yeah.
Anyway, it comes to goes, you see it? And I go, nope. He goes, what? You didn't see it? I was like, no. And I was like, what am I looking for? He goes, the fucking orbs, mate. The orbs.
What are they? What are
The
orbs?
orbs. The orbs, mate. The orbs.
So he got so annoyed he didn't see them
Yeah.
and then was like, the orbs, of course, obviously.
Oh, the orbs.
At which point did then you look back at the screen and then what I'm hoping was that the room was filled with orbs.
A cloud of orbs.
Couldn't see the TV through the orbs.
Oh, no. I could see his orbs, but that was when it dropped down a little bit. He dropped the camera. The orbs. Right, so I'm like, so for those of you who've never watched Most Haunted, have you watched Most Haunted?
No.
Well, you missed out. With Derek Acora.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, we'll have to watch an episode.
You referenced it last week. I was like, yeah.
Do you know what's a good idea for a podcast?
Yeah.
Is Most Haunted. You watch every episode of Most Haunted
And talk about it.
And talk about it.
Let's do it.
Because it's
Why don't we
maybe
do a
we'll
Halloween?
trial.
Why don't we do a Halloween episode?
Oh, maybe we should.
Yeah.
There's a Royal Exchange Theatre episode of Most Haunted.
That's cool.
There you go. Anyway, Most Haunted, all they talked about was orbs.
Right. Light. Bits of light.
Basically, it's like if you film with a light on or a night vision mode on or whatever, then it picks up. Orbs are basically like bits of spirits or ghosts or something
Right.
that you don't actually see in real life, but you see it on the camera.
Okay. Right.
So he goes...
Weird that you don't see them in real life, but on camera.
Yeah, it is strange.
I'd like your brothers to come on and explain them, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what the science is behind the orb.
Can we call him?
Not now, no. He's
Ugh.
not
Is he
now.
busy?
Yeah, he's busy now. But he said if he wants to come on and talk about it, we'll get him on. So maybe we'll talk. Maybe we'll catch up with his ghost hunting.
Yeah, I'd like him to keep doing it and tell us about it. Okay, so
the plot thickens.
Right.
In where it's going.
Okay.
So he says the orb, mate, and I go what? And he goes, rewind it. 29 seconds in.
Yeah.
Look carefully, bottom left side of the TV screen. I'm like, okay. I watch it, and I'm kidding. I'm not even kidding when I say less than a frame of footage, right? There is a minor flash.
Okay.
Where he pointed out.
Yeah.
Right, minor flash of orb.
Right.
I think it's a reflection on the TV or something.
Right.
And he's like, it's not, because it's not actually on the screen. And to be fair, it's not on the screen bit. It's like on the edge of it. Anyway,
Okay.
that's neither here nor there.
No.
Like the ghosts themselves, neither here nor there. And he goes, and I've felt stuff in that corner before, is what he says.
What kind of stuff?
Wow, exactly. He says, we felt shit happen there before.
Right.
So I go, well, that must be it then. Must be it. Sends me a second video and he goes, this one's wild.
Oh my God. I'm expecting like a woman with a full, gown on, just ghostly green gown.
Yeah. Well, prepare to be disappointed.
Okay, that didn't happen.
No.
Right, okay.
It goes, the orbs are bouncing around everywhere on this one.
Wow. Oh my God, the left, right, and centre.
Left, right, and centre.
They're having a party.
Oh, it's an orb orgy.
Okay.
Anyway, so in this one, there's like a couple of little like dust particles that picked up light.
Right.
So I'm disappointed with the footage.
Sorry, ghosts.
Sorry, ghosts. Ghosts that have picked up dust
Thank
that
you.
have picked up light
Thank
on
you.
them. So I'm a little bit disappointed.
Right.
And I go, that's not good enough. And he goes, I said, what do you do after that? He goes, right. So like after that, we were terrified in bed. We were petrified because he said we could feel something was wrong in the room. And Archie knows that I am taking the piss a little bit, but he knows I love him, and I am taking the piss, but not horribly.
No.
The dumb bastard. Right. No, so he goes, we were shit scared, mate. No, go on.
No. I'm wanting to give his side of the story a little bit because I'm trying to put us in their shoes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like,
I'd get caught up in it too.
Yeah, you would. And also when you're not there, and I reckon he would say this to you. He was like, you weren't there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You didn't feel it.
He says, you're taking the orbs right out of my mouth, Bridget. he said.
Finally.
He said, you should get some in there yourself.
Yes, all right, thank you.
Then you might be able to stay at home.
Awful.
So he says, yeah, it felt weird in the room. And I couldn't sleep. Didn't get to sleep till like 3 a.m. Right, and he went to bed at 11.
Wow.
So
it's a long time
couple
sitting
of hours,
up, just
terrified.
Yeah.
So then he goes, and then woke up at like 4 a.m, pitch black, big crash. The picture on the wall had fallen down.
Now that is weird.
That is weird. I'll give it to him.
When you told me that, I thought that's weird.
It is weird.
Like on the night that you think there's a ghost in your room.
Yeah.
I mean, our pictures never fall off the walls, but on a night that you thought there was a ghost in the room, I would be think it was less interesting if like maybe just put it up because it could have been like faulty, or it always kind of just is a bit loose and comes down.
Always happens.
Or, something's shaking it up throughout the day.
Yeah. But if it never does either of those, then fair enough. Weird.
Arthur, I'll wait for your response there.
Yeah. I liked your little sly boast about how our pictures never fall off the wall.
Not to brag.
Our pictures never fall off the wall.
We are ghost free. Yeah. And they never mess with our picture frames.
So I go, okay, weird.
Yeah.
Weird that I can't give any logic to that other than it might have just been a loose screw. In your brain.
Imagine if it was a frame that was behind the bed and it fell on them as he was trying. You would be freaked out, wouldn't you? You'd be so scared.
You'd be terrified. So anyway, he's like, I just can't get my head around last night. So I at this point I was like, you're mental. This is nothing. This is nothing. Go on.
Just a quick question. What was the line about the TV?
Oh, yeah. So he goes, when I see the video, my brother knows me very well. He knows that I'm going to try and take the piss out of everything I possibly can.
Right.
So before I even had a chance to make a jive about the TV, he goes, I know it's a bit big. I know it's. He goes, ignore the 60-inch TV at the bottom of the bed. It's like, it's hard to. It's the only thing on the screen.
Yeah, it is.
It's literally like the main thing. But he says it casually, like, ignore the telly at the bottom of the bed.
Yeah, I love it.
Like, oh yeah, I'll push over that.
They're just sat in bed like that. And they're just wide-eyed.
Like, no wonder they're seeing orbs. Fucking TVs are right. Have you ever seen a 60-inch TV at the bottom of someone's bed? It is like you're in it.
Well, put a pin in that because I want to talk about my thing that we talked about the other night about what I wanted in the room.
Yeah. Okay. We'll come to that so quickly because the line he said about the TV was, it's a bit of a bad omen, isn't it, actually? And I go, what?
Wait, what?
He goes, it's a bad omen to have at the bottom of the bed, isn't it? I go, I don't know, is it? He goes, yeah. Because the ghosts use it as a portal. They use it as a portal, don't they? Just the way he's casually says it, like, they use it as a portal, don't they? Like, of course they do.
Yeah, no wonder the room's full of fucking loads of them. Yeah. You've got the biggest TV going.
You've got Heathrow in the bottom of your bed. You've got Ghost Heathrow at the bottom of your bed.
All the ghosts in the area are like drawn into that massive TV in their room.
Yeah, it's like, where are you going to? You go to Leeds tonight? Yeah, I'm just transferring through this bedroom in Hull.
Quick transfer, to be fair.
Gonna jump off at the cinema screen in Birmingham using this as a little transfer. Fucking hell.
It's so funny. I'm imagining his voice saying that as well.
Yeah,
bad omen that. Well, he uses a portal. Like, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Because if you were genuinely worried about them, you'd get rid of it.
Get rid. What if that's the kind of size TV that they have in their room as well? What is the one in the living room like?
No.
God, they're living well.
Absolutely.
Oh, why not?
The dead and living are living well in that house. So they're not living in that house.
If it's a portal, like what TV shows would they come out of? Is it like all dead TV characters, or
I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works.
I want him to talk about that a little bit more. How it's a portal, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because where's he got that from?
Yeah, I think it's the. Isn't it a scene in the Omen film?
Oh, okay.
Isn't that a thing?
Where the fictional, like the film, made up thing.
Yeah,
makes
film.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the little boy goes in. He communicates through the TV, doesn't he?
Right.
Like, I'm here or something.
Yeah. I mean, if they were going to communicate with us, it's a good way of doing it.
Why not through the telly?
Why not through our technology?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
That's so I go, right, okay. And I go, so then I start to wind him up a little bit, as in like, oh, I said, you've been fucking around with the occult recently, haven't you? So maybe you're asking for it.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, don't say that. Don't say that. I went ghost hunting with the girls the other night. And I went, wow, there you go. You brought one back, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely.
You brought one back.
Yeah, is it? Yeah, yeah. Does he think he has?
Well, I don't know. And I said, you need to be careful with the girls. You don't want to be bringing them, because ghosts love little children.
Oh, famously.
That's how they
either love little children or they are little children.
Exactly. They either use the telly as a portal or a small child.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So you want to be careful.
No.
And he goes, well, I won't say her name. My niece, my daughter, one of the girls.
Yeah.
Sorry, a ghost is coming through me trying to deliver a message.
Suddenly got ghost Tourettes.
Yeah. Boo.
It doesn't say swear words, it just says boo. Excellent. Very good.
So he says, Cindy, that's a made up name for one of my nieces.
Oh, no, wait. No, let's do Sandy, keep her with the grease
Thank
theme.
you. Sandy. Sandy wants to do a seance next week.
Oh,
I go, a seance? I said, hey, if I feel the spirits in this room. What's the number one rule? You can answer this without even watching many horror films. What's the number one rule in a horror film?
Don't do a seance.
Don't do a seance.
Don't call it, because they'll show up.
They'll come. They'll knock on
Be
with
careful.
that TV.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for.
Exactly.
Yeah, they'll be coming through your Amazon Prime soon.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, we left it at that. I said, well, think about the seance and maybe you'll get back to us. Maybe he's done it. Maybe they're all getting murdered by ghosts.
Maybe
right now.
this would be a really kind of good. Yeah, maybe. Moving on. Maybe we could get Arch to do a bit of an update. You know, this might be quite a really fun segment of the podcast. Like
Archie and the occult.
Archie and the occult, and he gives us an update every week on, you know, what's happened, any more kind of ghost stories,
Yeah.
and he could try out all these things. So he'd get a Ouija board.
Yeah, we'll just bombard him with demons.
Should we just send him all this stuff to try out?
I thought as a weird present, I might send him once. Have you seen on the internet the ghost boxes, the demon boxes?
No.
It's I think there was a film made about it, like a fictional film,
right,
that's been made to look like a mockumentary, and it's now become a thing that you can send people.
Oh.
And it's like an old box covered in wax that's said to hold a demon. And if you open it, it releases it. So maybe.
Let's send him one. Oh my God, send it. And just we should send it before this airs so that, why?
He'd be terrified. He would actually be terrified.
Yeah, he'd be well freaked out. Maybe we should just start sending him notes and stuff.
But I also know he would open it.
Yeah,
but he wouldn't not be able to.
No.
I think he'd be too tempted.
Yeah. It's great. It's great. I love it. Well, you know what? I think nothing bad happened. So maybe they just need to explore the ghosts, say hi to them, you know, welcome them in, make them a roast dinner.
Yeah.
A ghost roast.
A ghost roast.
Yeah.
Or a comedy ghost roast.
Yeah.
And they take the piss out of it.
Exactly. Be a good host.
Host a comedy ghost roast.
There you go.
And then I actually said, there was one little small part to the story. I said, has anyone died there?
Yeah,
And
I
he
was going
said,
to ask that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who?
He said, I think it was a Panasonic 13-inch.
Oh, may she rest in peace.
No, he said, yeah, an old woman died here. And she wasn't found for ages. And then her husband was in a home. He said her husband got taken to a home. She died and she wasn't found for ages.
Okay, that's horrific.
Yeah.
Why is he living in that house?
I don't know.
Sorry, if we're looking, if one day we're looking around houses to buy, and then they go I'm like, I love this one. Tell me a bit about the previous owners. And they're like, oh, previous owners, fantastic. They were so lovely. Yeah, neighbours absolutely got on with everybody. They were lovely. Unfortunately, one of them, the other one moved out and moved away. One of them died and wasn't found for 3 months.
Yeah.
Want to make an offer?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You know what? Have you got anywhere else? So have you got another 2 bed?
You think our hallway smells like shit?
Yeah.
Nothing like rotten flesh.
No, nothing like rotten flesh, no.
Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, they were lovely. Yeah, 6 years, 6 years. Oh, they lived there for 6 years.
Yeah.
No, she was dead in it for 6 years.
Yeah. And if the wind catches the second bedroom on the second floor, just in the right way,
Yeah.
you can still smell it now.
Yeah. And if you listen very quietly at night, you'll hear her scratching on the door,
Yeah.
asking for someone to come and find her.
Please find my dead body. Oh, how we laugh.
Oh, I know. So yeah, we'll catch up. Well, I'll catch up with Archie in the occult. And
Great.
We'll see what's what.
I think he's going to have a lot of things. I also want to hear what he has to say about Cobra Tate.
Oh God, I forgot we put a pin in it.
For people that don't know, I think maybe we've talked about him before on the podcast. He's like a very viral person at the minute.
Yeah.
Really super YouTube-y famous for being a very wealthy, controversial spoken.
Very misogynistic, very outspoken, very
Character.
says shocking stuff for the sake of being shocking, really.
Yeah, and you know what? I've come up against a lot of men who are like, it's really interesting. I've listened to quite a few guys who have been like, he's crazy, but
Isn't
and
that
that's
mad?
what's fascinating about him
Is it?
that
It's mad.
there's something about what he's saying that men are. Maybe they feel like they've lost some power and he gives them some power back. I feel like that might be what it is through his words,
I think it's
which is dangerous, really.
I think it's fragile male ego.
Right.
A lot of men have a very fragile ego, and so I think when they see a man like that, I think men inherently self-conscious,
Right.
So and I'm speaking as a man, so I'm allowed to say all of this shit.
Okay, go for it.
Men are very self-conscious, right? So in any threatening situation, you have the fight or flight, and everyone wants to have the fight in them. Everyone wants to be that alpha male, right? So I think when they see someone like Cobra Tate, they aspire to have that attitude of, I can take anything on.
Right.
I'm a hard nut. I am an alpha male. I can look after my family. I can look after my life. I take what I need and support, I am a man. I'm an alpha male.
Right.
So I think there's that angle of like men are like, I'm envious that he has this
Outlook.
natural alpha
Right.
presence.
Okay.
I then also think that he's just a very, very charismatic person.
Yeah, he's very
You know what I mean?
You're
Like,
hooked.
You're hooked.
For whether you like him or you hate him, you listen.
Exactly.
He's yeah.
So like there's just that natural charm
Right.
in which you get caught up in.
Yeah.
So like you it's the same with anyone. Anyone that you meet that has some charisma and can speak confidently,
Yeah.
you listen
Yeah,
to.
definitely.
Like, or you at least give him attention. So I think that's the biggest thing. I think it's that there's like people are like, this guy's really captivating.
What's he saying? He's saying something mental, but then he kind of twins it with something that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, what is he saying? Who is this guy? Yeah.
So I think that's a big part of it. And then also, I think with the way the world is, with the isolation that men feel and the pressure to be, fit, rich, wealthy, all the incels out there, he's
Riding that
fucking-
wave.
He's just the perfect storm of all that stuff for them. He is literally their god, what they're looking for.
Especially alongside this, this revelation of women being like confident in who they are for the first time. Like there
Yes.
being this like newfound, like there's a lot of talk about women finding their own like body positivity and like finding, being at peace with who they are and loving themselves. Like, I think that's like a huge shift, isn't it? In like in society, and men are probably like, hang on a minute. They're probably like, oh no, they're probably like, oh no, that is great, but also a bit intimidated by it.
Yeah.
And this guy comes in and says everything that you kind of have been thinking about dormantly about maybe.
Yeah.
about
Well,
women.
yeah, men are intimidated by confident women.
Yeah.
Men are intimidated by, a lot. Well, not say all men. A lot of men are intimidated by confident women, and the fact that they don't have control or power over.
His theory is that all men are being like, are not being true to themselves, and that all of them deep down want to be alpha male with a wife at home.
Yeah.
Do you think that's true?
For a lot of men. For a lot of men.
You think that's true for a lot of men?
Yeah. But wow, is it the majority? I don't know if it's the majority.
Do you think like deep down, most men would be like, I just want to be stinking rich and have a hot wife and for her to just not give me shit?
You've been reading my diary.
Dear diary, please give me a wife that doesn't make the flat smell like shit and I get lots of bags of cash.
It's so hard to say.
Love, Alfie.
Love you. Speak soon. It's so hard to say. My brain, my heart is telling me that no, I don't believe that men want that. But my brain a little bit saying maybe they do. I don't want that.
But it's okay if you do. You have a tell, when you're lying.
I get an erection.
Yeah, that's why you're always hard. You're always...
Never honest. That's why I say I love you so much when we have sex. Gotta keep it up.
And I've always said, stop doing that. Deep down, would you say, that would be your ideal situation?
No, it absolutely wouldn't.
Bags of cash, really great wife that doesn't give you shit.
No, no, why? No, of course not.
Yeah.
Because it's not fulfilling, It's not fulfilling.
No.
It only takes you so far, that.
Do you think single guys who have never been in love maybe have that dream?
Yeah,
because they don't know what the alternative is.
They don't know. The beauty of a relationship that's good, right, is that you get so much from the other person.
Right.
That isn't materialistic, isn't something that you can hold in your hand. It's lessons of life from another person, whether it's the same sex, different sex. It's a partner. And that you don't get that with just some dumb, she's fit, he's fit relationship. We're rich, but we don't talk to each other.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get that. A relationship breaks all boundaries of money and perception of what's important in life, because the only thing that is important in a good relationship is that relationship.
Yeah.
And it inspires you to then maybe go on and make loads of money because you want to bring something like that to the relationship, or it frees you from the pressure
of doing
that,
of bringing back.
Yeah.
And that is why Ekin-Su and Davide will live together forever.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. So anyway, Archie and Cobra Tate, I think he basically had the reaction of what we just described, is like, this guy saying a lot of mental shit, but I don't know why I feel drawn to him.
Yeah.
And I think he wanted me to kind of talk him round a little bit.
Right.
And I said, go for it. He's great. Keep on him.
Yeah.
No, but I said to him, first of all, and I can say this to the listeners as well, and we'll link it. If you haven't already, and I think we've already mentioned it, you've got to watch the Cobra Tate Your Mum's House episode.
It's the best episode ever. It's so wild.
It's so funny.
Great.
Because he is funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's funny to laugh at. He's really funny. He's really outrageous.
And also, what I think he's brilliant at doing right now is like highlighting all of our opinions about stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's good to recognize where you stand on something, and is no one better to do that than him.
Yeah.
That makes you go like, why? It makes you like so angry, but why? Like, why are you angry? He's not going to change your life or your situation. No. He's just a guy who's on YouTube, but he's just, yeah, he's great. He's great. He's really great. He's really entertaining. So entertaining.
But I do hate him. I can't stand him, and I do.
Well, I kind of feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
So, you know what we were talking about before? Like, I don't think he's had like a really...
No, he's been hurt.
I think he's been hurt.
He's been hurt.
Yeah, I just sort of like, oh, being in love is so fantastic, Cobra Tate. Like,
Cobra.
but maybe he doesn't want that. Maybe he doesn't need that.
Yeah.
And maybe he has been in love and we're just, interpreting it all in our own. I don't know.
Well, anyway, I don't really care. The only thing I care about is that I think a lot of young men will look at that and think, this is who I'm going to be now. This is what we should do. That's why it's dangerous. That's why the internet is fucking terrible. And that's why TikTok is the worst, because he's TikTok fucking gold for young men.
Yeah.
So, like, it's going to do some damage. And I said that to Archie. And he agrees as well.
Because it's all right. It's really harmless when it's me and you watching like a really funny episode.
Yeah, of
and be like,
course.
he's really funny and he's saying, but like, yeah, for a lot of young men to watch him and take some of this on and like go and then tell other people about. I've already had people come up to me and tell me like why they think he's on the right track with a few things.
No way.
Yeah.
What? Who?
I know. I can't out them on this podcast.
You tell me after.
Yeah, of course. But
what did they say?
Well, they were just like, their views about, women, like, yeah, some of them are a bit crazy, but, is it really outlandish to think that women do just want to be ties you brilliantly back in. Women do really just want to be at home and like actually have kids and, like, I think they do. Like, right.
Oh, they're like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for your comments. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that.
But on the flip
also,
side,
just like, I also think people should just like, doesn't affect your situation. Don't get angered by what people have to say.
Yeah.
Like, you can disagree. That's okay. I'm not going to change anything I believe about.
No, exactly. Yeah.
We're not very good at disagreeing with each other anymore.
No,
no one's having fun.
No one's having fun. I always find with situations like that as well, when people say, someone says something like that to me.
Right.
It's like in that example.
Right.
You're a woman.
Right.
Who.
Imagine it.
Who we thought didn't have those aspirations of staying at home.
Right.
You want to work. You want to work out. No, you want to have a successful career or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You want to live your life how you choose to live it, right?
Sure.
So when someone comes up to me and it says something that it applies to me, as in like, well, I'm living my life like that, or like I made that decision that someone is disagreeing with, it doesn't make me angry and go, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? You're wrong, you idiot.
Right.
It makes me go, that's fine, but I'm just going to prove you wrong.
Yeah.
Like, it just that's just food for me to go, that's cool. I'm going to carry on doing it and let's see where it ends up with me and let's see where it ends up with you. Because you get to learn through that way rather than me screaming at you for 30 seconds and us butting heads and going, well, you're a dickhead.
Yes.
No progress is made there.
Yeah, that is so brilliant, Alfie.
I know.
That's really brilliant what you just said.
I'm a hero.
I really like that. Yeah, that's great. I think I do less of that. I think I listen. I don't argue, but I listen too much to other people's input. And not in a way that like I'm listening and I'm like, I think I hear it more. Yeah. And that impacts the way I then go about my life.
Yeah.
So if someone says like, oh yeah, women don't have any drive and they should stay at home, I'd probably be like, oh, that's so awful. But I'm like, oh, maybe I don't. Then I'll go, oh yeah, maybe I don't want to go out and work and like be a success and do all these things for myself. Like, don't listen to it. Yeah. And prove them wrong. That's great. You have a real thing inside of you that likes to prove people wrong.
It's the grudgeman.
I love that.
That's the good side of the grudgeman.
It's one of my favorite qualities about you, that you're like, yeah, you do prove people wrong a lot. I like it. Yeah. I'm going to learn from that.
It feels good because then also, because you don't need to rub it in their face because they know.
Yeah. And they know as well. Yeah. And you know when they know.
Exactly.
When they don't bring it up. Yeah. Yeah. When you're like, yeah, it's like the elephant in the room. Thank you, Alexandra.
There we go. God, a week ago, I wouldn't have known what that meant.
Educational, I would say this podcast falls under.
Do we have anything else to chat about?
No, I think we should leave it there. It's been a great week. And just to mention that we didn't intentionally look like we're twins today.
Oh yeah, depressing grey twins.
Yeah, what's happened?
It's really hot today. I'm really sweaty.
I'm quite cold. The weather's just been miserable and grey and horrible.
Yeah,
and
but it's
raining.
boiling out there. It's really hot. If you went inside
Why have you
making the flat smell like shit all day, you'd have felt how hot it is out there. I just shoved a hoodie on and a hat on because I couldn't be bothered this morning because it was raining.
Well, thanks for making an effort for the lovely people at home.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. As always, tell your friends.
Yeah.
Love you very much.
Yeah.
You know all the socials.
Oh, quickly, just a
Oh!
quick plug. If you,
Oh, we ain't
anyone
got time.
listening,
See you later, we got time.
if anyone listening is heading up to the Edinburgh Fringe this fine summer, which I hope some of you are, there is the brilliant Charlotte Johnson, My Dad and Other Lies playing at the Pleasance, Jack Dome. First night today, as in like Wednesday when this airs, playing until the very end of August.
Yeah.
So if you're in Edinburgh, make sure you go and see Charlotte Johnson, My Dad and Other Lies. I have been producing the show.
Whoa. We'll put a ticket link in the episode description.
Yeah, fantastic. Great.
Right. Say goodbye to the girls and boys.
Goodbye, girls and boys.
Say goodbye to the orbs and ghosts.
Goodbye, orbs and ghosts.
We'll see you in the telly.